Superstory Academy is our effort at 1-3 Creative to go out into the world and discover great stories from the most unlikeliest of places and the most unlikely of people.
Going to high schools, really in places where people think that people don't really have something to say, and we find kids who really do have something to say.
The reason we wanted to start this Superstory Academy was that we could take the tools that helped us as creators and be able to give them to students and people that are outside the Hollywood bubble.
We're big believers that every person on the planet has a story that is not only worth telling, but deserves to be told, but they don't always know how to get it out.
One of our biggest challenges in education is to establish writing across the curriculum.
My writing skills were actually pretty terrible because I could think about it, but I couldn't write it down.
We've taken writing, we've given it real world value, and that's our #1 goal in education.
Over these 3 years, I learned not only how to write better, but how to write through different mediums. So if I wanted to go into screenwriting or writing a comic book or anything, I now have the skills and ability to do that.
They are acknowledged, they are empowered to tell stories and realize that someone believes in them.
Growing up in Kentucky, I was a heavy creative writer, and the one thing I struggled with was having a direction of how to take my writing, how to take my creativity. I figured that if I struggled with that, other people would struggle with that as well.
The person who benefits the most from the Superstory Academy really is someone who has something to say but doesn't really know how to say it, doesn't know how to express it.
If we can reach these people and find these stories in the most unlikeliest of places, we can give them a structure of not just what the story is, but how to tell it. Then all of a sudden, you have the best of both worlds. You have a product that is emotionally engaging and is relevant to the mainstream entertainment industry in Hollywood, but at the same time, you get a perspective on the world and from writers and from these kids that nobody else has.
I went to junior high and high school in Lexington, and my experience in Kentucky made me who I am today. The voices of those people, the passion.
I was born and raised outside of Ashland, Kentucky, in a little town called Raceland, Kentucky, population 2,000. You wonder whether somebody from a place like that can come to a big city and actually have a voice. When these students come out to California, we want to preserve the integrity of their Kentucky perspective.
We do TV, we do movies, we do a lot of big things, but what we really want to do right now is find voices that no one hears.
We want to find where these great stories live, because we don't know if the next J.J. Abrams or the next George Lucas is pumping gas in Iowa or working at McDonald's in Ashland, Kentucky. Let's go to all these places that people don't think of when it comes to great stories, but the fact of the matter is, everybody has a great story. We just want to be able to help them tell it.